Hi, I'm Jake. We're going for a drive. We're gonna go check out a little town we used to live in called Lost Springs. It's population 4, according to the sign. I believe back in the day it was a railroad stop, but I'm not sure. Kind of a farming place. There's not too much there now. Yeah. Just, they used to have a post office. It was only open from like 9 until noon. And there's kind of a junk shop that's not really open and a bar. Well, you'll see it, that's for sure. We'll take a peek and see what we'll see. We used to live there, south of there, a few miles out in the middle of the prairie. Our closest neighbor was a mile from our house, so there was nobody or anything around us. So it was an old house, but it was home. It was home. Here's the Orin Junction gas station. Truck stop. There's not a lot here to it. Little spot. They did have pretty good chimichangas though when their little cafe was open. That was always nice. When I was working in the oil field, we'd come through. There's a couple places out here I'd go through. I would stop here and get some snacks or soda pop or chimichangas. But and straight ahead of us, if you can see over there, that's Orin Junction. So, when you guys are going for a drive, what do you guys think about it? You listen to music? And here in Wyoming, we can go for a drive and you can go for a ways. And sometimes we go in places and we don't have radio stations. And like, Pandora or Spotify doesn't work because we don't have cell service. So when you're stuck in your mind, no music, what do you do? What do you think about? You look at the landscape, imagine traveling this country, the settlers, and the pioneers, and the fur trappers, what this country looked like. Honestly, I don't think it's really changed too much from back then. Prairie is prairie. I'm sure it's changed, but not a ton. A hell of a lot more fences. But yeah, about all I can think of out here. It's cold and snowy for right now. Well, a little bit of snow, but we're looking at 36 degrees right now, so that's not too bad. But it's been, we went past a sign and it said that we were looking at 65 mile an hour wind gusts. So that's a pretty substantial wind. It'll definitely blow over cars and blow you over the road. But, I don't know, it's just beautiful for me. I think this place is absolutely. Here's the booming metropolis of Shawnee. You can see there's a couple houses. This house here with the green roof. This guy's been working on this place for years and years and years. It's biggest progress. And that little white building is the old store, and that was a community center school, and they moved the school to a different place, and that would be Shawnee. Here we are in Lost Springs. Turn here, go across the river, there the railroad tracks. Let's grab a hauler. Here's our town of Lost Springs. Not too much left here. There's the post office. That kind of the store. Town Park. The barn, which I think she's only open like 3 days. This is First Street. And that right there is the community hall. Yeah. That's Lost Springs. And if you were to take this road up, I have no idea how many miles, probably 30 or 40 north, you'll come across you come to a T, and on that T, you go to the left and you head back to Highway 59, and it goes back to the highway. And if you take a right, it'll take you cross country dirt road all the way back to Lance Creek, which is a little oil town, kind of. There's not much there. Cattle ranching. Don't really think there's any businesses there anymore. There might still be a. Here's Lost Springs from the other direction. It's made a loop. So, yeah, I'll take you guys out and show you where we used to live, or part of the way where we used to live. This one time, my daughter was. We had just moved out here, so my daughter was about 9 months, maybe. And I went off to hunting camp. The ranch I worked for had a hunting ranch, or a business. My wife was out here at the house by herself, and we had a big blizzard blow through. So she was stuck at the house, couldn't get in or out, just an infant, for 4 days while I was at hunting camp before I got time off and could come out. And all my wife wanted to do was, it was our anniversary weekend too. So she wanted to go out to dinner, get the mail, and get some groceries, and that was it. She's quite the amazing woman. Whoa, there's a badger back there. I just saw him in the field. Sorry, guys. This road right here, this all the way up to the corner. When you get a big snow and heavy snow and some winds, it'll blow all the way in and just hammer this road where you can't even drive on it. It's basically it's just snow. This road's definitely been improved on since we lived out here. It was not this nice. They dumped out a lot of gravel. I want to say it's more of a 2-track. It was bladed, but it wasn't bladed very much. There wasn't this much gravel on it. So this is a big, vast improvement from when we were out here. When we were out here, 9-10 years ago? Something like that. So, yeah. My wife got stuck out here one time with her car. She had a Jeep. And luckily, guy came by and he was out checking cows. And he went home and grabbed a tractor and was able to come out and pull her out. This is not the place you want to be stuck with a baby in the wintertime. There's our house, so we'll go up here, our old house. We'll go up here a little ways and then we'll just turn around. I don't want to. Oh, 35 mile an hour speed limit sign. That's right down here where the trees are. There's some big culverts and they washed out. So they brought in like a train car and they made that a single wide lane bridge for us to go across so we could get out until they could get it fixed. It was interesting. It was pretty darn narrow to get a pickup truck across, but we were able. I think that'll probably be our tour for the day. I'm gonna head back home. But if you have enjoyed this tour, this drive, like, subscribe, leave a comment saying if you liked it or didn't like it, or any ideas where I can improve on in this. Show you if you know, any other places you'd like to see, or if you like the way it's being filmed. You know, I'm still kind of new to this, so I'm just trying to figure it out. But give me a shot. Well, I decided to take a back road back home, so we're going to go through the little actual town of Orin Junction. I don't know if you can actually see, but on the right, that's where that gas station was, up on the hill. That's where the main highway is. So we're going to take a back road. That's kind of like I like to go, is take back roads if I can help it. Just more fun, and you know, you get to see a little more. How many people take back roads home? Or do you know all the back roads to where you live? There's the main highway up there. You can see some trucks going over the railroad tracks. Here we're going to go over some railroad tracks. Here we go. And this would be the little community of Orin Junction. There used to actually be a little town here, but I don't know how many people. But you can see there's an old building over there. We're going to go under the highway. There's the rest stop on the right. It's a pretty nice rest stop. All the Wyoming rest stops have dog parks, so you can get your dogs out and exercise. And they have little cages so they can get out and run around. The clouds are pretty today. Definitely get some pretty clouds. It's windy out there. I can feel it blowing the vehicle around. And up here on the right, probably another mile or two, is a gravel yard, gravel pit. I've loaded it out there a few times. It can get kind of icy and dicey in the wintertime when you're trying to load it out of there. And it's a narrow entrance. You gotta go across the cattle guard, the railroad tracks over here to the right to get in there. But it's not too bad once you figure it out. Up here on the left is the trains come through. it's the oil transfer or something, I don't know. And then they also transfer out the sand for the oil wells when they're drilling new oil wells. Kind of a big deal. There's some tankers up there, oil tankers. But yeah, and then ranching is the other big economy. And I don't know exactly where Wyoming fits with tourism. I know it is a big part, but I don't know if it's one of our main financial revenues for the state.